What is going on, my beautiful spooky and spooky-ettes? I am bringing you guys a video that is going to show you how to get unlimited stamina and unlimited Magicka in Skyrim Remastered Special Edition without using any mods. Now, let me go ahead and start this video by saying if you do find this helpful and you do enjoy, please leave a like. It really helps me out. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Now, I've tried to record this about 6 times and I just keep messing it up. So let's make this a good take right here. So as you can see, I'm sprinting everywhere, doing powerful attacks, this and that, and having no penalty to my stamina whatsoever. So also, let's go ahead and put on some spells that cost a little bit of Magicka and just dual cast them for a little bit. No penalty whatsoever. As you can see, it just stays constantly full no matter what. So I am going to go ahead and show you guys the method that I use to do this. Now, let me go ahead and start by saying that we are indeed in Whiterun. Whiterun has everything that you're going to need to do this quest. You're not going to have to go gather materials out there unless you really want to. I would suggest not, because it's just more of a headache than it's really worth. You can just chill here in Whiterun, and yeah, so you're gonna spawn in down there by the gate. You need to run up here to the Arcadius Cauldron. So we're gonna go ahead and go up in there, and then I will explain some more. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here and talk to Arcadia. Now, you're going to go ahead and go to her ingredients, and we're going to just gather all the things that we need, and I think I already did for the save. So, if you watched my my smithing video, it's the same exact method. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're going to look through her inventory. We're gonna get what we need. We're gonna kill her. We're gonna save. Then we're gonna kill her. And then we're gonna load the save. That will replenish all of her inventory and her gold and allow us to pick from some different things. So let me go ahead and see if she's got anything that we need. Salt pile, small antlers, snowberries. And that's all she got. So we're gonna go ahead and save again. Kill. Load the save. Now, let me be clear on the materials that you're looking for. You're looking for 8 materials, and I know this is gonna seem like a lot, but I'm gonna put them all down in the description below so that they're easy to find and you don't forget. So we are indeed looking for a blue butterfly wing, Hagraven Claw, Snowberries, and Spriggan Sap. All of those materials will help with a Fortify enchantment potion. Now, for a Fortify Restoration Potion, which, if you're familiar with the Fortify Resto loop, that is what we're doing. So if you're familiar, go ahead and skip forward to farther in the video to see what we do and see how we get it done. Now, for that potion, we are going to need the materials of Abecean Longfin, Cyrodilic Spadetail, Salt Pile, and Small Antlers. All 8 of those materials are what we're looking for, and again, I will put those down in the description below so that you don't forget. So let's go ahead and see what she's got again. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, 2 of those, we need those. Not much going for us. We'll take that salt pile, and we don't really need any of that, so we're gonna go ahead and save and kill and then load. You guys already know the deal. Now, as you can see from my saves, I've got about 30 of these already, and I've been doing this for a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this one more time, and then we're going to go ahead and move over to the alchemy station, which you guys have been waiting for. Alright, so nothing else really here so far. Grab that. Grab those. Yep, and that looks like that's all we're going to get from her, but I think we should have enough, so let's go ahead and check our ingredients. 3 of those, 12 of those. I think we'll be okay. So let me go ahead and trade some things with Lydia so that we can clear some stuff up and make it more clear. So I'll be with you in just a second. Alright, so you're gonna want to go ahead and make sure that you've got 4 items in your apparel. I would recommend not having anything else in there because this makes it much easier to maneuver and take care of if you've got 4. Now all 4 of them need to have Fortify Alchemy enchantment on them. Now it doesn't really matter how powerful the enchantment is. I would recommend having them equal up to about 30 to 40%. Right now mine equal about 54%, which is a pretty decent percentage, and that's really just because my enchantment was so high I couldn't really enchant anything for a lesser value because I didn't have very many petty soul gems. So another thing you're going to want to make sure that you have is you're going to want to make sure your alchemy is in the 40 to 50 range, and you're going to want to have 3 on those, or 3 on that, 1 there and 1 there. That will help you get this resto loop going much quicker, along with the Fortify Alchemy enchantments that we were talking about before. So let's just go ahead and look at a few things. Now, like I said before, you need Abecean Longfin, Cyrodilic Spadetail, Salt Pile, and Small Antlers. Those 4 things will allow you to make Fortify Resto potions. Now, you can use 3 at a time. If you're low on materials, I would only use 2, but since I've got a pretty decent amount and I've got so many salt piles, I think I'm going to go ahead and use 3 at a time because I think it makes it, no, it doesn't, it actually doesn't make it any stronger, so it wouldn't really, there's really no point in using 3 at a time when you don't need to. So I'm going to try not to talk a lot while I'm doing this portion of the video because this is what has tripped me up in the last couple of videos. So I'm going to just explain it the first time, and then I'm just going to kind of do it, and you guys are going to kind of watch, and then if you have any questions, just go back a little bit and watch me explain it again. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Fortify Restoration. We're going to craft 1. Okay, I'm not going to do it, but you're going to craft it, and then you're going to exit Alchemy. You're going to go to your inventory, and you're going to take off all of these. So you're going to do this. You're going to go to your potions, and then right in here will be a Fortify Restoration, wherever it is, and then you'll take it, and then you put all these back on, okay? Then you go back to the Alchemy Lab, you'll make another Fortify Restoration potion. Now, at the beginning, since my items aren't enchanted very heavily, it's going to take a minute for it to get up in percentages, but you'll start to see a steady climb pretty quickly, and we won't have to worry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started, and when you're doing this, you want to be fairly quick and with a purpose. You want to be urgent because the effects will wear off, and you don't really want that to happen. So once you get the percentages where you want them, you're going to, instead of making a Fortify Resto potion, you're going to make a Fortify Enchanting potion, which is these 2 right here. You can also use Hagraven Claw and Spriggan Sap, but I just haven't, I don't know, I just haven't, but it doesn't really matter. I've got enough of the other 2 to make 7 potions, so I'm not too worried about it, but that is the main deal. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the first step again, and then I'm just kind of do it over and over until the percentages are how I like them, okay? Now when you're doing this, the percentages will start off slow, but then they'll get going pretty high, so you don't want to make them too high or you'll kind of mess up your game, and your game will just freeze and quit. And that's what happened to me a couple times when I got the percentages too high when I went and tried to enchant. So just be careful with that and try and pay attention. I know it's a lot to try and pay attention to, but after you do this a couple times, it's not that hard. But you do want to make sure that you can make enough potions. So right now, we have enough to make 22 of these potions, so that'll be more than enough, or at least it should be. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to make a Fortify Resto potion. Craft, exit Alchemy. Pull up my inventory, take all these off. Go to my potions, pop it. Go back, put all these back on. Go to Alchemy, okay? So it's pretty self-explanatory. Walk you through it one more time. Gonna make another one of these. As you can see, the percentage got almost doubled already. We're gonna go to our items. We're gonna take all these off. As you can see, all the percentages are going up already. Already they're going up. Not a lot, but they're gonna steadily increase, and then it's gonna just take a huge boom. So let's keep going. I'm gonna stop talking now because I'm gonna mess it up. Oh, see, I'm already pressing the wrong buttons. Quit. All right. Take this stuff off. Pop the potion. Put this stuff back on. Alchemy. Alright, so let's pay attention to the percentages. 284% stronger. So take everything off. Pop the potion. Pills and potions. Alright. Another resto. Quit alchemy. Take everything off. 464%. Alright, so we're starting to get up there a little bit. Fortify Restoration. As you can see, my alchemy is going to start increasing pretty quickly here. Items. Take everything off. Alright, so that percentage is at 2,500. So take everything off. Pop the potion. Our stuff is already getting pretty high. So I'm going to go ahead and probably do it 1 or 2 more times. 16,000 is pretty high. So I think this might be our last time. We'll see what percentage we're sitting at after that. Yeah, that's probably enough. If you want to go higher, you can, but like I said, I wouldn't suggest going too high. So I would go ahead and make 2 or 3 of those. Now 800 is not a super high amount, but it is probably going to be enough to get the job done for what we're trying to do. Now, like I said in this video right now, I'm not trying to make anything super crazy because I don't really need to. I've already got a ring that's super maxed out, so I don't really need to. I'm not going to waste all my mats, but you guys can go higher if your heart's content. Really, just go as high as you want to, but like I said, once you see a bunch of numbers there, be careful because you can get too high and then you can actually have a negative value, and yeah, just something with the game, I don't know. But alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go up to Dragon's Reach right now, so I will meet you there. Alright, so here we are at the Arcane Enchanter, and I would suggest just walking up to it and getting a little bit familiar if you're not super familiar. Now, my enchanting is super high, so that is going to help me a little bit also, but you're going to see that this is going to help. Now, like I said, if you just do this once and your percentage is, 10, 20, 30, 100 times more than mine, your enchantment will go from 0 to 100 real quick, if you know what I'm saying. But I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I'm just showing you guys what it can do. So if you're in a situation where you're doing, because you'll be in a situation where you might have 3 or 4 items here that you want to enchant, like a ring, a necklace, boots, gauntlets, helmet, and armor piece. You want to make sure that you are still getting the bonus, so you want to go ahead and plan this out a little bit and make sure you know which one you're going to go to. But since I'm only going to enchant 1 piece, it won't really be a big deal. Now, if you don't have your enchanting at level 100, I'm going to show you guys something. Once you get your enchanting to level 100, you can actually get this perk that allows you to put 2 enchantments on the same item. Now, if you don't have that, what you're going to do is you're going to take your ring and your necklace, and you're going to put, on this one, you're going to put Fortify Magicka. Where is it? Okay, Magicka. And then you're going to put Fortify Stamina on the ring, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter, but you're going to have to put 1 on each. But since I can put 2 on both, I'm going to go ahead and put them both on the ring. So with just normal, what I got, that's what I can do. But I'm going to go and I'm just going to pop the potion, and then I'm going to do this real quick, and you will see a pretty good improvement. So we've got 881%. Now, like I said, that is nothing. That is not a very high percentage at all. But it's gonna do well for us. I mean, it won't give us unlimited, but like I said, if you just do that resto loop a couple more times, you'll be golden. Just make sure you're paying attention to your percentages. Once you get up to, 100,000 or so, you'll be perfectly fine, and you really would only have to do it 2 or 3 more times over what I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that real quick. Jump on the Arcane Enchanter. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Gonna go to my ring. I'm gonna put Fortify Magicka. And for that, okay, Gonna go ahead and use a Grand Soul Gem, and as you can see, it's almost 1,500 points to each, and that's quite a bit for, you know, about 3 minutes of work. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. Put that bad boy on, and let's see how long we can sprint. Now, as you can see, the stamina goes down very little over time. It really isn't moving much at all, and that's just, I mean, I literally did the resto loop probably 5 or 6 times, maybe 7 or 8. I don't know for sure. If you do it 10 or 12 times, you will literally have unlimited stamina and Magicka. And just to show you again, I'll put on my other ring and show you the stats on it because it's a little bit egregious. So just a second. Let me get it from Lydia.
How can I serve you, my Thane? Lead on.
Alright, so here we have the ring that I made earlier today doing this same method. Increase your Magicka by 18.28 million and increase your stamina by 18.28 million. So if you want unlimited stamina and Magicka with no mods and just a little bit of an exploit, if you see it that way, I don't know if I see it that way yet. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it's in the game. They've known about it forever. They could have patched it, and they didn't. So maybe they wanted us to have it. I don't know. Maybe it's cheap. I don't really care. I'm not trying to ruin the game. One thing I would suggest is not to do this too much with your other stuff, because I mean, I did it with my armor and my weapons, and it kind of just breaks the game. You can't really, nothing is really can ever even hurt you, and it's just really not that fun, honestly. You're just so overpowered. I even play on legendary, and I was just one-hitting dragons, and my bow did over 18 million damage. So I don't know that I would do that much, but if you're just looking to make it a little bit easier on yourself and have unlimited stamina and Magicka, it's definitely the way to go. You can also get unlimited carry weight, but I don't have the enchantment yet. I've been looking for it and trying to find something, and I just can't get it. So hopefully I'll get that before too long. But anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. It's a quick little video for you guys. You can do this in just a couple minutes and never have to worry about your stamina or Magicka regen ever again. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. I know I've said that probably 4 or 5 times, but it really does help out a lot. And yeah, comment if you want to see more Skyrim guides. Thanks, guys. This is SpookyBear signing off. Bye.